Hi, my name is Fionnuala Toner. I'm a new mum, under-17 assistant coach and a senior Warriors player. Yeah, so it was probably the end of last season when I found out, so late June. I guess initially probably just didn't think anything different and thought I'd carry on. I guess there's loads of mums and babies in the netball world, so yeah, I think I grew up with my mum and dad playing and coaching basketball, so that's kind of normal to me. I think it's really important that life doesn't stop when you have a baby. Yeah, probably not much different. I was very fortunate that I had a pretty smooth pregnancy. I don't think I missed a session actually, and was lucky enough to be able to go and attend some of the session about 10 days after she was born. So obviously recovery was pretty good. So yeah, I was able to still be part of the team the whole way through. Yeah, probably a little bit daunting, but I think we just wanted to give it a go. I think management probably thought we were a little bit mad, but I think having my husband there was a huge support. He was obviously able to look after her throughout the day, and just to have an extra pair of hands was really important. Obviously, wider management team were incredibly supportive as well. They were more than happy for me to do it and kind of just ask for whatever I needed kind of throughout the week. Yeah, they were fantastic, as I said. I think anything I needed they were able to offer and kind of help with. There was no shortage of hands that were able to hold her and rock her about. So I think between management, obviously Karen was there in her role, and then the Netball Europe staff and the volunteers were incredibly supportive. Also the families of the girls, there was no shortage of people wanting to walk her about the venue and take her for walks in the pram. So it was a huge support. It wouldn't have been possible without kind of the whole family. I don't think so. I think I'm probably 13 weeks in at this stage, so it hasn't massively changed me. But I think, as I said, I grew up with parents that coached me, so that's kind of all I've known. And I think it's a really nice balance between having kind of parents as coaches, because they know how you're kind of going through it. It probably was a bit of tough love in our house growing up as sports kids, I guess. So probably a little bit young at this stage for that. But yeah, we're both sports people, my husband and I, so we'll definitely try and encourage her into sports if that's what she likes. Yeah, I think it says a lot. Obviously, it's a female sport. There's plenty of mums and grannies and daughters in the sport. So I've always known that. Obviously, been involved for a long time at this stage. So yeah, I think to have another. I'm not the first and I won't be the last to do this. So I think it's great to be able to see somebody else do it and have the support from the organisation. I'm no expert, I think, 13 weeks in, but I think for me, not having to stop or give up things that I love to do since having a baby is really important. I think that's probably the piece of advice. I think you see plenty of young girls or women stop at different periods in their life, so to be able to do this and have the support of both my family but also the organisation is really important.